is two guard from Nigeria.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Trendon Watford.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's MP in at the three spot for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Embiid in at the center position. When your team is looking at a back-to-back, how do you approach the first game of the two, Tim?
Well, I think you may go to your bench a little bit more early, lengthen your rotation, especially if the game isn't all that close. You're not going to see any starters play heavy minutes in that situation.
Are you thinking as a coach we have a better chance against this team than that team? Does it ever enter that kind of conversation?
It definitely does, but it can also be a dangerous approach if you think there's a particular matchup that doesn't favor you in some way.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's got plenty of work to do if he's going to back up his talk. Tonight, an opportunity for MP to get back on track and prove he still belongs in the conversation. Don't be surprised to see him go all out tonight.
Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Just 4 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edgecombe's got 5 now.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
A three from MP. Jackson coming off the assist from Young.
3-point. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game with 30 points. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the head coach for the 76ers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Here's George. After the basket by Atlanta, that one doesn't go.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Snatched away. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. At the elbow, it's Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
On the wing, Embiid. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focus on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Now, here is Young. He has yet to score. MP with a screen on Maxey. Young, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Maxey. Now George. George double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. The 76ers again can't hit it. Inside.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson is just a do-it-all kind of guy. He can hit the three, he can create offense for his teammates, and then he gives you great effort defensively.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
The Hawks trailing. Young looking around. MP finds Young. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Edgecombe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edgecombe's got 12 points in the game. Young pass to MP. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now MP. There's the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Pass to Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by George. Alexander Walker passes to MP. MP sets the screen for Young. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Embiid. And it's blocked. MP left side. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Man, that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Hawks. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Drummond. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. MP grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the inside. Here's Okongwu. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Drummond.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Oubre outside. Grimes with it. Saw him with 10 points last game. Drummond passes to Grimes. Drills it from outside. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Young dishes to MP. Coming off the assist from Young. MP's got 9.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
Maxey against Young. Maxey, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And coach,
It's your time to make those adjustments.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Edwards comes in for Trendon Watford. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. Zingas, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Reza Shea in for Trae Young. And so here's Atlanta. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Back to Reza Shea. Porzingis sets the pick for Reza Shea. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Now Grimes. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Down low, Embiid with the steal. And so it's MP making things happen for the Hawks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. New group here for Philadelphia. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Okongwu. MP comes in for Reza Shea. Dyson Daniels checked in for Luke Kennard. Young is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Thank you. I'm following up on the report of MP and his injury. He was slated to be a true game-time decision, but after testing it out pregame, they're going to let him give it a go. No word on if there will be a minute restrictions yet, but I'm told MP was pleading his case to let him play. Guys, we'll see how much this impacts the game.
He always wants to be out there, doesn't he? He's a gamer. Tough as nails. Thanks.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, MP. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Porzingis sets the pick for MP. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Drummond with a screen on Young. And here's Maxey outside. It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute.
It's only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury. but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a one-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Now, here's MP. McCall will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Daniels. Young for 3.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Pass to Edgecombe. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And for the Hawks, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Here's MP after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. MP deciding where to go with it. To the middle. It's deflected. Porzingis gets it to fall from the right block. Porzingis has got 8.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And GA, you know some people...
You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 19. Outside, George. Maxey passes to George. 6 to shoot. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading. MP outside. It's up to 3.
Green Giants
showing the range.
MP looking solid from there.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside, Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 4. MP outside. Porzingis sets the pick for MP.
Green Giants
with another 3.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by MP.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now, here's MP. 15 points in the
Green
game.
Giants.
He's the long-range jumper. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timeout called the 76ers. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone,
Down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Edgecombe with it, covered by MP. Axie on the wing. The 76ers with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Johnson. MP, that's for two. Another miss by MP. The 76ers trail by 10. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 60 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
No good on that one. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Atlanta making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. MP up top. And then the rim.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The 76ers trail by 11. Embiid is at the elbow. And Embiid throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here is Young. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Jacks up a 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now, here's MP. 22 points for him. Embiid with the steal. George against Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Embiid. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. The Hawks lead by 7. Young dishes to MP. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. Edwards comes in for George. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Young outside. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Grimes with it. Pass to Maxey. Right side, Edwards. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. And the Hawks with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. MP passes to Alexander Walker. The 3 from MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Oubre.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Green
That bucket in
Giants.
no time at all. Young's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Grimes finds Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Young from outside. Maxey grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so MV will bring it up for Atlanta. Young in the corner. MP kicks to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The Hawks leading by 9. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Young. Launches a three.
Green
Good,
Giants.
and the assist goes to MP. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. On top, Maxey. Defended by Young. That one goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young outside. Pass to MP. Atlanta needs to get on the shot here. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't.
You're making a change here. Maxey's checked in. MP's checked in for the Hawks. On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Dyson Daniels is out there with Zachary Rizachet, and it's MP in at small forward. Back to Okongwu. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Oubre. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points for Kelly Oubre.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Daniels kicks to MP. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Zinkus, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Zachary Rizachet. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. MP, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Maxey on the wing, defended by Young. Kicks it out to Maxey. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. This is an MP with the point.
An incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey. On the 3 off target.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Count it, good.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
It's McCain on the wing. A fader. He gets it in there. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Here's Oubre, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Maxey against Young. And that one's good, Maxey.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Pass to Young. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 13. McCain gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Oubre against MP. Pass to Young. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Inside, Oubre passes to Maxey. The shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 13. MP driving. Three-pointer, Daniels. Atlanta again, missing.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Down low, here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
He's going to put that one.
And build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the 76ers with some changes. Brendan Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Paul George comes in for Quentin Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for center.
MP right side.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Remains Philadelphia ball.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. 4 on the clock. And he jams it in.
Well, we see he's still got some life in those legs. I see you, Paul George.
Now MP. On the arc.
Green Giants.
Pointer. Good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now Embiid. Oh, softly lays it in.
And we have seen it so many times. You just knew Embiid was going to finish that play.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And here is MP. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
MP. Off target from outside. And the 76ers with possession. 15-point game. MP. And down it goes. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, that was an incredibly gutsy performance out there. You were clearly hampered by your ankle. What was it like for you to play on it?
You know what? I don't take games off. I'm a soldier. And there's a difference between being hurt and being injured. This time of year, everybody's hurt. If I can walk, I can play, Dom.
That you did, MP. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
How's that cold tub? I know they're supposed to be good for you and all, but I couldn't stand them when I was a player.
It's not my favorite, but the numbness feels amazing right now.
Ankle still ain't looking too good, though. How you holding up?
Honestly, it's killing me. I probably... No, it feels good. Yeah. Doing great. Probably should have set out. But I wanted this one, like, bad, bro, you know?
I feel you, man. You show hard out there, bro. That's gonna count with the voters.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. You be all right. People twist the ankle every day, B. You good.
I did this one for me. I ain't gonna hold you. But sometimes you gotta test yourself and find out what you're made of. I did that.